Slate, camera, microphones, lights. Filmmaking can be overwhelming if you don't know where to start, but you're in luck because today's video is all about helping you get your filmmaking journey started the right way. Welcome back to Valiant Visionary Studios, the only place on YouTube where you can learn the art of filmmaking made simple. Today's video is all about you, the indie filmmaker. I'm going to be teaching you some ground rules for getting a really good foundation in the art of filmmaking, and I'm going to be sharing some very helpful tips and tricks that I've learned during my time as an indie filmmaker that will hopefully help you elevate your creative game. If you've somehow stumbled across my channel, then welcome. My name is Mike, and I'm a filmmaker and photographer, and here on the channel, you'll find my original film projects, as well as learn the art of filmmaking made simple through simple and easy to understand filmmaking tutorials that anyone can learn at their own pace. If this sounds like your kind of content, then go down below and consider subscribing and clicking that little bell icon so that way you don't miss a single one of my videos. And if you like this particular video, then go down below and leave one of these down below, and don't forget to share your thoughts down in the comments, because I love reading y'all's comments, and if I'm honest, it makes my day. I hate overly long intros as much as the next person, so let's get right into it. When you first start out in indie filmmaking, you're going to have to really lean into the fact that for most, if not all of your video shoots during the first maybe year or two of your filmmaking journey, you're going to be flying solo. Now, I know that sounds pretty intimidating, but let me explain. When you first start out, you're going to be the camera operator, you're going to be the director, you're going to be the writer, you're going to be the cinematographer, you're going to be the sound guy. You're going to be pretty much every position on set until you can fill those positions later on with friends or experienced crew. Even though it may be extremely stressful at first to fill all those positions, I guarantee you it will be a great learning experience, because not only will you get a nice hands-on feel for all of these different departments and how they work, but you'll also appreciate a team much later on. Even though you'll be going a million miles a minute in the beginning, trust me, it's going to be great. Sure, you'll be running around like a crazed chicken, but the truth is, if you approach your beginning years as a filmmaker the right way, with an attitude of learning, then you're going to be set up for success, not only in the long-term future, but also in the short term. You should also commit to a path of lifelong learning. It can be super tempting to just dive right into the sea of new filmmaking skills available to you, but my advice is to take it slow and pick one skill and practice it, hone it, and use it, master it. And then, once you've come as close to mastering it as you possibly can, then you move on and pick another skill. Using this method is much easier on you mentally, so that way you don't get overburdened, overwhelmed, and burned out, and it helps you master a new skill and make it part of your second nature. So that way you don't really have to think about it as much, if at all, on the set. With each new project you do, I highly recommend that you push yourself creatively, artistically, and technically, so that way you can hone and practice the new skills that you're learning and improve them with each successive project. I also recommend taking time out of your week to practice both new and old filmmaking skills, so that way you can keep them sharp, you can have them ready to go at a moment's notice. Don't forget to push yourself creatively. Shoot a wedding video, shoot a music video, shoot a short film, shoot a documentary, shoot all kinds of stuff. So that way you can get not only a feel for what each different kind of project entails, but you can get experience that you can use in your own projects. The next thing you need to do is find your tribe. One of the best skills that a filmmaker can have is the ability to network effectively and efficiently. Find people with skills you don't have. Do you need someone good in Photoshop? Go find them. Do you need someone good in After Effects? Go find them. Do you need someone who's good at finding locations to shoot something in? Go find them. It's important to go out and assemble your team. because it will not only make your life easier, but the process of assembling your own team will be a great bit of experience for you and will really serve you in the long run as you find people who are not only as passionate and driven as you are, but love the art of filmmaking as much as you do. That passion, that shared passion you all have as a creative team will not only make the process of shooting your project that much smoother, that much easier, and that much more fulfilling, but it will make it that much more fun and enjoyable. It would also help you to find mentors in the filmmaking world, be it online or in person. Find filmmakers out there who have a lot more experience than you do and have been in the game a lot longer, because they hold a great treasure and wealth of wisdom that can help you in your own journey. Lastly, go out there and shoot something. And don't forget to give yourself permission to suck. One of the things that stops us as filmmakers and creatives in general is this idea of needing perfection from the start. When you first start out, you're not going to be great. I hate to burst your bubble, but you're not going to be. That's the whole point of filmmaking. You learn, you grow, you adapt, you get better over time. Don't expect your first short film to be great. Don't expect your first YouTube video to be great. And definitely don't expect your first, whatever it is you're shooting to be great. And that is okay. Give yourself permission to make mistakes and don't pursue perfection. Because as you know, perfection is just not achievable by people, and the more you try to achieve that, the further you're going to get from it. Instead, go for the best that you can possibly do. Aim to achieve excellence and put your best effort into every project, and you'll be surprised at how fast you grow and how much better you get over the long term. That wraps up today's episode. If you liked today's video, then go down below and leave a like and comment which tip you found the most helpful. Don't forget to go down below, click the subscribe button, and click that tiny little bell icon so that way you don't miss a single new episode from Valiant Visionary Studios. Don't forget to share the video with others who might be interested, and remember, happy shooting.